to Song on J-Hood.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
Good morning. So nice to have you join us today. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. We always hope your Mondays are good, but a day off from work makes it a little bit even better. We're happy this morning. I'm even stuttering a little bit this morning because I'm so excited that Melissa Woody is here. She is with the Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. She always comes with a great big huge smile and a lot of fun to back it up, and you are not disappointing me today because y'all are gearing up for your 13th Cowpea Festival, International Cowpea Festival.
Julie. It's global.
Okay, so this is not in Cleveland, this is in Charleston, and this is a unique event because of this agriculture there in Charleston. Is that right?
Yes. Well, so Charleston is the smaller city in Bradley County, and it is rich with history. And we have been really working on, for the last 20 years, interpreting the Cherokee heritage history, the Civil War history that's there in Charleston. And we've even built a heritage center, Hiwassee River Heritage Center, there on Highway 11. And it opened with its expansion in 2019. Well, when we started thinking 13, 14 years ago about what could be an event that would draw attention to Charleston, would be kind of, their thing. And so we all sat in a room and there were all these suggestions, and one of them was like, let's have a Cherokee cultural celebration. Well, that is really appropriate for Red Clay State Park. That is their last, the Cherokee Nation's last council grounds before the removal. But in Charleston, that's a little bit not so appropriate because that history in Charleston is a very heavy history. It's where the Cherokee were gathered.
Not a celebratory one.
Right. So you have to be very careful and very sensitive about things like that. So we want to make sure that the Hiwassee River Heritage Center tells the accurate story of that history.
Right.
But it's not really conducive to a festival.
Right.
So we were sitting in that room, and the Farm Bureau president at the time was Jack Sanders. He's a longtime farmer in Charleston, and he says, well, we used to be the cowpea capital of the world. And we were all like, what?
What's a cowpea?
Like, what's a cowpea? And we were the capital of the world of something? And he said, yes, that so many cowpeas were grown in the area. So then he had to explain to the group that cowpea is the general name for hundreds of varieties of peas: black-eyed peas, crowder peas, purple hulls, field peas, southern peas.
They're all cowpea?
All considered cowpeas. And they got their name because originally the plants were grown for livestock feed. So cows would eat them.
Cowpeas,
and then people realized how delicious the peas were and how rich in protein and good for you they were. So people started eating them.
So now this festival was born.
Yes,
so
yes.
It also happens to be this year the 13th one on September 13th.
Yeah, we joked earlier that all the Swifties should definitely come out for this festival. So.
You give them a reason, they'll be there. Tell them that she's going to be there. They'll really be there. So is it a food festival then? Is that what it is?
Well, it is. It's a family festival. We have live music all day long. We have the Cleverleys this year, and I've told everybody, if you don't know who you either love the Cleverleys or you don't know who they are.
Okay.
So you have to look them up. They are fantastic musicians, but they're also a comedy. They do fun stuff. They do Walk Like an Egyptian, only it's bluegrass style. And they do All the Single Ladies, only it's bluegrass style. And they're just fun and funny, and it's going to be a really great show. So we have local bands that lead up all through the day. Then we have a whole field full of arts and crafts folks that have vendor booths, and it's all handmade stuff, nothing that's not that your hands haven't been on. So so all handmade items or local produce. And then we also have the star of the show is the cook-off. So we invite all of the area restaurants in the Bradley County area and caterers, chefs at corporations, at senior living homes, the hospitals, Lee University. We invite all of these folks, and the first 5 to say they're in are the 5 chef contestants.
Gotcha.
So you purchase a utensil. We do a different one every year. So this year it's a spork, and that's just fun to say, spork. And so it's a spork this year, and you purchase that for $5, and this little tag gets you a taste of each one.
I love
each
it.
of the 5. And so you get it stamped, and then you tear it off, and you put it in the box that corresponds with your favorite one.
And you find out who wins.
And then you find out who wins.
So those 5, I'm going to have to wrap it up, I think, in a minute or so, but those 5 who participate, might they be using some black-eyed peas, some a different?
They have to, yes.
But they could be doing a different type of cowpea?
Yes, but they're all provided and cooked to perfection by Bush Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Bush Brothers is our main sponsor. They have been since the very start, so we are so thankful to Bush Brothers. They're located in Dandridge, Tennessee. They have a lovely cafe and store there.
Okay.
And so they provide all the peas for the chefs, and they get the choice between Purple Hulls, Crowder peas, and black-eyed peas.
Okay.
So the chef gets to choose which
it.
one they want to do. And then all of these years, we have very rarely had 2 recipes that are the same.
Yeah.
So it's just a fun day.
Quick. Can
Yes.
you get a T-shirt? Do you have the T-shirts?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see what hers
Now,
says? It says Peace on Earth.
This is last year's
Okay.
T-shirt. So this is Peas on Earth.
Okay.
This year it's going to be Recipe for Fun.
Love it. Love
Recipe.
it. Love it.
We got a million of them.
Then as many shirts as there are peas.
Yes,
That's right.
The play on words goes on and on.
The place to be is Charleston City Park on September 13th. Who knew? The International Cowpea Festival and Cook-Off. It's going to be great.
Yes.
Don't lose that smile.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Julie.
When conditions are right for severe weather, the Local 3 Storm